Hi everyone, my name is Nick, and in this video I'll be discussing the Muddiest Point, a simple yet powerful and formal assessment technique. This strategy helps instructors identify areas where students are struggling, so we can adjust our teaching to improve learning. I'll walk you through how it works, when to use it, its advantages and limitations, and how I apply it in my own classroom. Let's get started. A quick little explanation. The Muddiest Point is a quick and easy assessment tool where students write down what they found most confusing or unclear after a lesson. This technique is student-centered and formative, meaning it provides real-time feedback for both the learner and the instructor. It is based on the principle of metacognition, helping students reflect on their understanding, and constructivism learning theory, which emphasizes learning through active engagement. One real-life scenario that I found interesting in a paper by Stephen L. Chu of Samford University, he states, most all veteran teachers have experienced the following scenario. The teacher believes he or she has explained the material clearly and the students have understood it well. The students have attended class and studied the materials on their own. On the exam, however, the students do poorly. The teacher is disappointed in the students and may think, those lazy students, they must not have studied. The students are also disappointed. They think, that sneaky teacher, the test was full of obscure and tricky questions. Each blames the other, but both teacher and students may be wrong. Neither may have had an accurate awareness of the student's actual level of understanding. So how do we detect this ecocentrism on the part of the teacher and student? We do assessment techniques such as the Muddiest Point. So the first thing we'll talk about is, where does it work best? According to classroom assessment techniques by Angelo and Zakrajsek, the Muddiest Point can be used in virtually any setting. It is easily adaptable for online courses and is particularly well suited to large lower division classes. Best used after explaining a complex topic to assess comprehension, particularly useful in technical training and hands-on courses like my commercial truck EV safety program that I have been developing, where students may struggle with new concepts. Can be used at different stages during the class, midway through the class to gauge real-time understanding, at the end of the class for a post-lesson reflection. Before a new topic to identify gaps in prior knowledge. So challenges and considerations you may need to worry about are responses can be vague. Some students may write everything or nothing, making it harder to interpret. Not in-depth assessment, it identifies confusion but doesn't measure overall learning. Time constraints, reviewing the responses take time, and if not addressed quickly, students may disengage. Reluctance to participate. Some students may not admit they don't understand something. Solution to this, to overcome these challenges, I can guide by asking what specific part of today's lesson was unclear rather than just what was confusing. Why use Muddiest Point? According to the Skillful Teacher by Stephen D. Brookfield, the Muddiest Point provides an indication of what needs to be reviewed next time the class meets. It's quick and easy, takes only a few minutes, encourages self-reflection. Students must actively think about their learning. Immediate feedback for instructors helps adjust teaching strategies in real time and promotes growth mindset. Shows students that confusion is a normal part of learning. It can be anonymous, which encourages honest responses. How to use the Muddiest Point effectively. You must give clear instructions, specify that the students should focus on a single concept, set time limits, keep the responses brief, 1 to 2 minutes, use digital tools such as online polls or discussion boards to work in virtual settings, encourage honesty, remind students that the confusion is part of learning, act on the feedback, address the common muddy points in the next lesson. Providing feedback or how to respond to students' feedback. Summarize the responses, share the common themes with the class, clarify misconceptions, provide examples, reteach or use different instructional methods, and do a follow-up, adjust for future lessons based on students' needs. So if many students are struggling with a particular area, could potentially create a visual and hands-on lab for the next lesson to better teach. In conclusion, the Muddiest Point is a great way to quickly assess students' understanding and improve instruction. It's simple, flexible, and encourages students to reflect on their learning. By addressing the areas they find confusing, we create more effective and engaging classroom experience. Thanks for watching.